君が目にしてる世界それって本当かい今正しい答え誰が決める女神が弾いたコイン何かが変わるサインゴールまでの長い距離に一歩踏み出す時だろう運命なんてよ決めちゃいないひらめきを信じなくちゃやるならガンガン攻めようぜ逃げてちゃ将来だって後悔前を向いて汗をかいてほらその涙にシャウト逆転しようぜジャスティス絶対絶命のチャンスどんな愛もどんな夢も取りに行こうきっと勝ちに行こう
Huh. Grr, how did I get into this mess? No rest for the wicked.
That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright! Oh, it's that thing from the beginning!
No way. What have I done wrong?
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence!
Fucking smash.
You are no longer worthy of your title. Bailiff, I will whack his pee-pee.
Yow! I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer to prove a killer innocent.
Okay, welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Justice for all.
We definitely did not pause recording and eat lunch.
What? Can we not have some kind of anonymity for once? Do you have to tell everything we're doing at all times?
Dude, I have to date the video, dude. We ate lunch today.
We're getting a phone call.
No,
I hope the
it's-
phone is talking.
Beep. Moshi Phoenix Wright des.
Let's write this.
Nick Phoenix des.
You don't look so well, dude. You're going to prove me not guilty today, right? Beep. He hung up. He's right in front of him. If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too.
Grrr.
Now listen up. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay?
Wow, this shirt sure is thin and wet for some reason. Just stop it. Get on my head. Get on my head.
Wow, Nick, you're so big and strong.
No!
He's like, Matt's swirling the bourbon. He's like, what's the matter? And Nick just slowly pops a nosebleed. He's just like, oh.
Wow, is that my older sister here with me? And her shirt is also thin and wet.
Wow, I thought you were dead. He's like, no, don't mention death.
Maya.
It's so hot. Wait, what? Phoenix. Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes sense.
My mommy. I was just thinking about you.
I don't know.
You don't know?
She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday.
Mommy, what?
Can you
What
not
am I
just like
supposed to
take
do?
over her body or something? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of our times are when you have to force your biggest smiles.
But
You can't give up. There's still some hope left.
stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here. Not anywhere. Arg. It's at accursed on guard again. Beep. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it.
You're really mean, pal.
Oh, now I feel bad. No, I'm sorry. Where are you?
You're really mean, pal.
Where are you? 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 Where are you?
They let me join the investigation team, and we're chasing after the killer, pal.
Then you have some sort of lead?
Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy. We're not gonna give up.
Dick.
Till the trial is over, until the verdict is handled down. We're going to find everything we can and find a killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get on guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal.
That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first.
You got that, so you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer.
I have to make the trial last longer?
You go at Mr. Edgeworth with everything you got, and then the two of you can draw it out. I love this idea.
Oh, now I get it.
I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us, we're gonna give it all we got, just like you.
Got it. Thanks, Dick.
Genius for him to just fucking stall. Stall as long as you can.
You and Edgeworth are good at it.
Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? If something money will never be able to buy, friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance.
I only have 3 friends.
One of them's
you,
dead.
2, the other is a 6-year-old child who's possessed by Legion, right? The other one is currently kidnapped. She's the only one that I can stand and can talk to consistently without either talking to someone who's dead or talking to thousands of demons at once.
So, like, what? So when Pearl channels Mia, like, what happens to the thousands of voices? Because Mia just takes over the whole body by herself.
They go and have a picnic.
Oh.
Yeah. It makes the trial last as long as I can. Dick will come through, I know it.
Got a plan. We have a plan. And it's not find the truth. We have the most damning evidence for this man.
Yeah.
Legit.
There's no session for the trial of Matt on guard.
If it is ready, Your Honor, did I fucking ask?
The prosecution is ready for a while, Your Honor.
Holy shit, you guys. Okay, whatever. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being, what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder? That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edward, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. On Guard. Then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a Nico samurai costume.
Hey, that shoulder, though.
The guilt
Sorry,
of these actions
my
are
bad.
those from. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape.
And you're saying that she's guilty after all?
Yeah, pretty funny, isn't it? But I've not finished, Your Honor.
Whoops, sorry, my bad.
Miss
Jeez.
Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder.
Duh.
I would like to direct the court's attention to this card.
What is that? It looks like a shell.
This is the calling of a certain assassin.
Assassin, you say?
Yes, Juan Carita was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt On Guard.
No, that's the strongest card in the game.
What is the
With this card, I special summon Twink Sidekick to my assistant.
Twink sidekick?
Yeah,
this just took a sudden turn for the awesome.
Yeah, we have our lolly sidekick. He's got his what's the male version of lolly? Shota?
Yeah, Shota.
Yeah, Shota sidekick.
No freaking way.
What a surprising turn of events! I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor.
I know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true.
But we still have to hold out as long as we can.
Stop reading my mind!
At least until Maya's safe and sound.
Shut up! I hate you! I wonder how the trial will turn out today.
La la la, not listening! La la la, not
Please call the
listening!
first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand.
Oh my goodness.
Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please.
Okay.
I'm Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star. What is your relation to the defendant? That's, I guess I'm sort of his lousy mentor to him in a way, yeah.
Mr. Powers, please. You don't need to put yourself down so much.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct? Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that.
But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Arngard's room. Okay, sure. We're in hot water.
Yeah.
Because our whole strategy is catching people in lies, and this dude's not a liar.
Lol.
Award ceremony. I went to Matt's room. He was standing there in front of his room, still in a Nickel Samurai costume.
Okay.
He was talking with someone at first. I thought it was a bellboy. Watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. Oh, that's us.
Nothing comes out of place in Mr. Bauer's testimony.
Talking with the bellboy is no big deal.
If one assumes that the person Mr. Arngard was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy.
What are you implying?
Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation.
Huh?
A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're going to have to charge in head first, right?
I actually can't smell anything right now. That's right, bitch. Start farting. What? I'm ready to begin my cross-examination, Your Honor.
Oh, it hurts to laugh. I went to buy myself to Matt's room. Matt was still standing there in front of the room, still in a little samurai costume. He was talking with someone at first. I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back.
Hold it, bitch. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct?
Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, you gave the bellboy a tip.
A tip? That's a perfectly normal thing to do.
So, how long did you watch the two of them?
Not more than a minute or two, I think. Okay. Well, hold on.
No.
You said you gave him a tip. At first you thought it was a bellboy?
Hold it! At first? What do you mean by that?
I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
And why was that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know? Hey, wait a second. Actually, Mr. Bowers, only a few minutes ago you stated...
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself?
Ah, yeah, that's it. You really know your job.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he?
Perhaps we should let the witness tell us.
Very well. Mr. Bowers, please amend your testimony.
You mean about the bellboy, right? Matt gave the bellboy a tip. Oh,
Hold it.
Hold on.
That doesn't make any sense. So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that?
Oh, well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me.
How much it was?
But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked.
I'm afraid I don't follow at all. Sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about.
How about the tip?
Yeah.
How about the tip? The face is shocked, but I want to see that.
The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree?
I'm sure. But giving him that much was a little too much, I think.
A little too much.
Would you please clarify for the court? But how much would you say that the defendant gave to the bellboy?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess.
And why is that?
Because they gave the bellboy a really fat roll of cash.
A roll of cash? Oh, ooga. I mean, what?
Ah, well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it?
A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. Now, if you want to see a real tip.
Indeed. We should refer to this as the whole chub. The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious.
Raise an objection. Nope.
Objection! The defendant is a superstar.
And the judge is acting really weird right now.
That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him.
Objection! Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I be standing around prosecuting?
He's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone you don't get paid. How do you live?
So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
Payment.
Isn't it obvious? For the murder of one Korea.
Then the bellboy the witness saw.
Yes, he was the assassin. He's standing.
He's getting kind of fruity, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold your horses now, Mr. Edward. You don't have any proof of this, do you?
Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card of Shelley the Killer left at the scene of the crime.
Shelley the Killer.
He is the person the police special investigations team have been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw was the very assassin, Shelley the Killer.
Really?
What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
Nothing. Just something clicked in my head and I figured something out.
Oh?
Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night.
What?
Try again.
What?
Nuh-uh. Nani?
It's not his bit. He's not the judge.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
Maya.
No, I apologize.
It's Maya and occasionally Pearl.
Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir, right away.
This is such a weird case because we're not contradicting anyone. This time I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom, and that's when the bellboy I saw came out of the room. When I say the room, I mean Juan Carita's room. And I think about it, the bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean. Can we press him on I mean? Thank you very much. That is all we need for now.
Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more.
Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer, then we shall see.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh.
Ha, 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 ha.
This is no laughing matter.
Let me do my job!
Yeah, me neither. How do you come up with these things?
It's revealed to me in dreams, I guess.
Okay, let's get back into this.
This time I was in the hallway. I had to go to the bathroom. That's when the bellboy I saw came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Carita's room. Now I think about it, that bellboy did seem kind of out of place.
Hold it! So what exactly was so out of place about him?
Right. Why the insipid grin?
Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next.
Well, the bellboy was empty-handed.
Empty-handed?
That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart, and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you?
I agree that it's a bit strange, Mr. Powers.
But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? Well, what should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide, or try to pull a fast one? There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy.
But there really, really is.
There really, really isn't.
Objection! If You two are done being school children. Bellboys are for room service. There's no reason for them to be empty-handed, ever. Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this new one.
Grr, Edgeworth. Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious?
I see. Very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please.
Yes, sir.
I thought it was kind of strange for a bellboy to come out of the grist room empty-handed.
Uh-huh.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
He did come out empty-handed. But could it be because he left something there?
Huh.
Go ahead.
Objection!
Oh, it didn't work.
I tried to... Bitch!
No! Come on, I just figured this thing out.
Hold
You
it,
can
do it again.
All we gotta do now is you just present the wine glass. Because it's funny, ha-ha.
Objection!
No, we've been here before. I really we've been here before.
Mr. Powers.
Yes.
You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that this bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true.
But isn't he really suspicious? There's all these stitches and
So, a baseball has stitches. Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches?
All baseballs are suspicious.
Objection! Baseball is a dumb sport.
Objection, I think you're dumb.
Objection, you're dumb.
Objection, you're dumb.
Objection.
guys, please. This court's never gonna get anywhere. Gulp. Oh, there's also I mean, what about him being empty-handed?
I'd like to ask the court to please take a look here.
This was the crime scene.
There's a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Corridor's body. The liquid also inside the glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what is on top of the table in the lower right corner here, anyone can clearly see that it is a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it.
Oh.
The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Corridor's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left.
Oh!
But that would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room.
But can you prove that Mr. Corridor was already dead at that time?
But Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes.
I blame you for leading me down this route.
I'm terribly sorry.
What is with him? What are you having?
Oh, you sleepy little sleepy baby boy.
I'm not a sleepy little baby boy.
Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us?
Is there?
The bellboy was empty-handed, or should I say empty-handed. Recalled you had something interesting to say about his hands.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
Huh? What?
That bellboy, he was wearing gloves.
Gloves?
Yeah, pitch black leather ones. All the other bellboys didn't wear gloves like that, right?
Black leather gloves. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Sorry, it slipped my mind.
These witnesses, I swear.
Boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Alright, got to focus. I can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves.
Come on, Mr. Wright, that bellboy was wearing black leather ones.
So, a football is made of leather. Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because
Objection!
they're made of leather?
Also, footballs are suspicious.
Objection! Football is, I mean, not my favorite sport, but I mean, I do enjoy it.
It's just like, I'll just move on. Gold.
But that man, he received a large roll of cash with money, and he was seen leaving the crime ring wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another
Objection,
bellboy.
Your Honor. If the glove don't fit.
Erg!
It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony.
The rest?
Oh, yes, please tell us more.
Okay.
So now we agree that is indeed the assassin.
After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door, just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room, then the old guy just left without going to the room. After that, I went to the bathroom, went back to my seat.
So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room?
Yeah, I kind of saw all that by accident.
Some accident. I'd say you saw too much. And all of it was suspicious to high heaven.
I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider that bellboy to be. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
After leaving Juan's room...
Gave me something to the person that looks like something. Oh, gave
That's
something.
interesting. Hold it. I said hold it.
Okay.
That's better. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details.
Okay.
I should probably ask him only one question at a time. What did he say? What did you hand him?
What about the person inside?
So who took this something the bellboy handed off?
Actually, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Alright, but I only saw the person's arm.
Only an arm?
And you're saying you didn't see the person's face?
Yeah.
Well, that was Mr. Engarde's room, correct? So it could have only been Mr. Engarde himself, I'd say.
And then
He was asleep at the time if
Yep.
you murdered him.
What did the bellboy do after that?
Oh, so after he gave the person inside the room the thing...
Nope. Go back. Hold on.
Hold it!
Yeah.
I said hold it.
That's better. Ahem. That's really funny. Now let's ask about his something.
He gave something to this person?
Yeah.
And what was this something?
If I remembered what it was, I wouldn't be calling it a something, would I?
But if the blood of something was removed from the skin of the spot, I probably will come remember my power.
Oh my god! Speak English!
He's speaking English.
I think it was something kind of small.
I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind. The bellboy left the crime scene. He immediately went to the defendant's room. There he handed a small item of sorts to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm.
Yes, it's just like that.
Is all this really that important?
Of course, Your Honor, I think this is of the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client.
Mr. Powers, please try to remember what it was the bellboy handed off.
Well, let's see. I think it was no.
If you remember, please add it to your testimony.
Yes, sir. If I saw it again, I could say for sure, but I think it was some kind of wooden statue.
Oh,
Huh. That's
sounds like
kind of curious.
this.
Looks like a bear?
A wooden bear-shaped figure.
Objection!
What was the point of that pregnant pause?
Pregnant?
It was me, Your Honor.
I'm going into labor. It's like me up. She's like, Phoenix, stop! Not right now.
Look, I'm going to get you pregnant at some point, Mia. You just shut your trap. I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this.
Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Nick. Deep breath. Mr. Powers, the something you saw, was it this item?
Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Oh, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out.
I recall we found this at Matt on God's mansion.
At the defendant's house?
Whoopsie poopsies, everybody. I screwed the pooch on this
Well, I really fucked the dog on this one, guys.
What does this mean?
It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley, the killer, assassinated Juan Creed in his room. He then stole this wooden bear at the scene of the crime.
Then the bear being found in Mr. Engarde's mansion must mean...
It goes without saying, Your Honor. He was the client.
Order, I said order. Mr. Wright, this is a most unfortunate turn of events for you.
This is definitely what your focus is on. Definitely not about trying to prove people guilty or innocent.
Yeah. Sorry, Mommy. Mia.
No, it's all right. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you hadn't shown it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have.
I almost forgot he knew about it too.
I think it is clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial.
I just can't let this happen. I have to do something. Has to be something we've overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
There are still a few points left we haven't fully explored.
What are you trying to pull?
Oh, well, we can't have that. All right, Mr. Wright, what personal points would you like to explore further?
Who got the bear?
The bear.
The bear!
There's one thing in Mr. Power's testimony that was very unclear, and that is the identity of the person who received the bear.
He gave something to the person inside the room. Sorry, but I only saw the person's arm.
As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of...
Ah!
Huh?
Bro. What is it, Mr. Powers? If we're going to scream like that, at least give us a good reason why.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Actually, so, I remembered who took the bear.
Fuck!
Really?
I mean, I only saw his arm, but the arm... It was the Nickel Samurai's arm.
Oh no!
Shit. You've got to be kidding!
This again? Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers?
You know, I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai.
God. Didn't we just prove this? Like a second ago?
Order! It looks like a blah.
How many times is that today? I've lost count.
So the person who took the bear was in the Nickel Samurai costume. And as we all know, Matt on guard is the Nickel Samurai. Shehongi.
Shehongi?
Thanks to the defense we made all the clear.
What am I supposed to do now? Mommy, help.
You don't have time to act lost. You gotta find another
I'm
angle to
not
attack this
acting
from.
lost,
Hurry.
bitch. I am.
Now, I'm gonna bring my
Hold it.
Too. Hold it, Your Honor.
Again, Mr. Wright. We've already removed any and all questionable areas of his testimony.
It's about time you were removed from this court, Mr. Wright.
Oh my gosh, I hate you, Edgeworth. I'm gonna kill you. I have to find something, even if it's a little at this point. There are still questions left unanswered.
What are you trying to pull?
Oh, well, we can't have that. I'm Mr. Wright, but close to the spoiler.
The bear itself.
I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable.
The bear, Mr. Wright?
This was found at Mr. Onguard's mansion. However, Mr. Ongard was arrested at the hotel last night. Means that since the murder has occurred, he has not had a chance to go home.
Oh, that's kind of a good point.
Yeah. I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It's not possible that it was Mr. Ongard who took this bear to the mansion.
He's got a point.
Well, why, that's very true. Why didn't we consider that point, Mr. Edgeworth? There's no way, time-wise, the defendant to have taken his bear home.
Phew. Disaster.
Objection!
Fuck.
You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright.
Oh, I hate you. Huh?
I remember it clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at On Guard's mansion. We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape.
Can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was to kill her.
Killer and On Guard were working together, so to speak, and the killer was hiding at On Guard's mansion as its butler.
What a bold move.
The bear figurine was brought back to the On Guard mansion by the killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, On Guard had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for quite an aisle now.
This is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all?
We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion. As well as what it was, I received a bear from the assassin in that room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt on guard. I see no reason for this trial to continue. Therefore, I will not hand down my verdict.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you could not win against the truth, could you?
I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth.
Any last objections, Mr. Wright?
Well, do I? What should I do?
Raise an objection!
I will not.
Objection! There's only one way for me to drag this trial out.
Fucking pin it on someone else.
The only thing I have left is this one dirty trick. Your Honor, right now we have these two reasons to believe my client is a client of the assassin. Reason number one, he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, that very same figurine was found at On Guard Mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client.
It's like, the fuck are you doing?
The real client?
Yes.
Tisk, is this all you have?
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's do your theory. Who do you say the real client of the killer and therefore the real murderer?
Edgeworth.
It'd be so easy.
Fine, Edgeworth did it.
Adrian
again.
Andrews.
Yeah, obviously. She was in the costume at the time. Take that!
Adrian Andrews.
Yes, we already know that you tried to frame Matt on guard for the crime.
You sleepy little baby boy.
I stretch, Your Honor. Well, I'm wearing a spare nickel samurai costume.
He does that thing that cats do where he like gets on where he like stretches his back
while talking.
on the floor.
Ah! Then the Neil Singer Samurai's arm that I saw.
That could have very well been Miss Andrews.
Fucking costume.
What about Mr. On Guard?
If you would please recall yesterday's testimony, the defendant was taking a nap during the break period.
That's right. Then, finding the figure at Mr. On Guard's mansion.
It was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this?
I can't even begin to count the number of flaws in the defense's logic.
Okay, fine, point him out then, bitch.
Besides which, there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. Thanks, babe. What is with this trial?
Come on, anyone could tell On Guard did it.
I can't believe the defense would go so far as to pin the guilt on someone else. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not something petty. It's a murder of all things.
She tried to kill herself. This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on.
Mia's like, oh, okay, we're doing this.
Order. I'll disrupt the party while we forced to leave the courtroom.
Your Honor, for the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with this what-if game.
What if game, Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory.
But
Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it was strange and wondered, why would the criminal want this little wooden bear?
he's right. The killer did specially bring that bear to On Guard right away. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it?
Absolutely. I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear up all doubts against Miss Andrews.
Who would that be?
It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself.
Hell yeah, we get to manipulate her. Round 2.
Bye, Mr. Powers.
I see. Well, then the court will take a short 10-minute recess. Prosecution will prepare its witness in that time.
Yes, Your Honor. next episode,
No way.
we're going into the second half of this beautiful trial.
Amazing.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.